In our previous videos, we talked about what baptism is all about. We answered the question if baptism is actually necessary for salvation. Then we moved on to answer the question, can unbaptized persons go to heaven? In this video, we are going to answer the question, is it right to baptize babies? Stay tuned. So there are a few arguments against infant baptism. Such arguments are as follows. Some people think that infant baptism is not in the Bible. And since it is not biblical, then we shouldn't practice it as Christians, because the Bible is what moves us as Christians. Others also think that the children are too small to decide for themselves whether they want to be Christians or not. So we should allow them to grow up. And when they become big, they can decide to get baptized or not. It may be half-truth to say that infant baptism is not biblical, because the Bible did not say anything about infant baptism. But then the Bible also did not speak against infant baptism. So let us go into the life of the apostles to see if they were baptizing infants or not. So in the New Testament, some few instances show that the apostles went around and then they were baptizing. Some of the instances showed us that the apostles baptized a whole household. If you look at the Jewish culture, the man or the husband is the most important person in the household. And when the husband decides to do something, everyone has to conform and follow the husband. So when the husband decides to be a Christian, it means that all the household are going to be Christians. And I think that if Peter and the other apostles were against infants being baptized, then when they found infants in these households, they would have told Cornelius and his people that, look, do not bring the babies because we are not baptizing babies. But since it is not stated in the Bible that they rejected the baptism of infants, then I think that since they baptized the whole household, then infants might have also been baptized. The fathers of the church are in support of infant baptism. St. Augustine is on record for saying that who will be so wicked to deny a child baptism? Hippolytus once said that baptize first the children, and if they can speak for themselves, let them do so. Otherwise, let their parents or other relations speak for them. The fathers of the church believed in infant baptism because they believed that with infant baptism, the original sin of these children are washed away, making them vessels of the Holy Spirit. So the Holy Spirit comes to sit in them and then helps the children to grow morally. So I want to ask you, will you deny a child the Holy Spirit because the child cannot speak? Pope Francis, in his homily before baptizing children in the Vatican, said, to baptize a child is an act of justice, because through baptism we give them the treasure. And in baptism, we make a pledge to them, the pledge to help them to grow in the Holy Spirit. The child lives with the strength of the Holy Spirit inside. They grow with the strength of the Holy Spirit. So to conclude this video, I will say that we do not have to allow our children to grow to decide whether they will be baptized or not. As parents and guardians, we have the responsibility to nurture them as Christ wants us to do. And the best gift we can give them is to give them baptism, which washes away their original sins, open their hearts so that the Holy Spirit will come and sit in them, that they will grow and become responsible citizens and responsible Christians. So if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up and do well to subscribe to the channel to see more important videos like this. I want to hear what you think about infant baptism in the comment section, so do well to comment on the video, as it goes a long way to help us to promote these kind of videos. May God be with you and stay blessed.